So people wanted to know about the Quested VS2108 and the Quested V2108. What were the differences and what was going on with those speakers? The Quested had at one point had made a speaker, and they still do. It's called the H108, and it's a passive two-way with an 8-inch woofer. And it was Roger Quested's answer to the NS10. And it's a very neutral sounding speaker. I sold a ton of them to mastering places and people doing classical and jazz music. It's a very, very neutral sounding speaker. And he made that speaker. It did well, but some people wanted a little bit more bottom end, a little lower. So he came up with the 2108, which is a bigger cabinet, and he made it active. And that became the VS2108. And if you look at the pictures of it, the ports are on, I think, either the lower side or the upper side, because the difference between the 2108 and the V and the VS is where the ports are at. But there's also the VS2108. It costs a good amount of money to manufacture. The heat sinks on the back are aluminum, and they're pretty expensive to make. And Roger decided, let me just try redesigning the speaker. If I could make it cheaper but sound just as good or better, that's what he was going to do. And that's how he came out with the V2108. And that came out, I guess, around 2009 or 2010. The V series, the VS was before that. And they sold a bunch of them. Hans Zimmer, big Quested fan. Anybody that works in his production facility, I think it's called Control One, has to have the 2108s at least. So I think there's 28 pair over there now. And then in his personal room, he has the big, I think there are 415s or 412s. If you ever see his big room, they're all Questeds in there. But a lot of the guys that were composers for him that went off to do their own thing, they kept using the Questeds. But that was a big question people were asking. What's the difference between the VS2108, V2108? Difference is one was a little cheaper to make, but same sound quality or better. So I hope that helps some people out.